2-year-old trotting fillies lined up, second division of the Dorbin Woolworth Memorial. To honor Hall of Famer Dorbin Woolworth. Kicks off the day's early pick 3, purse of $86,000. Field of 8 are on game. And they are off and trotting. Pisco Saber goes sprinting out quickly to her outside the bowl, but also left out for early position. Warrawee Michelle. The attack there to the opening turn as those three are across the track as Bazell kept away close to protect pylon position. Honey Sweet will dive in fifth in front of Cool Ma Bell. Santa Croce is next in line. And at the back, that is Magic B. As they work around the opening turn, Warrawee Michelle, the odds-on favorite. On up to a takeover from the Bulbit. Released to track in second. The quarter was just 29-1. Another leisurely tempo here as the filly straight across the backstretch. Pisco Saber riding in third. She's 3 off the top in front of Bazell, who follows in fourth. Honey Sweet is next fifth as the pace slows across the backstretch. The field tightens up. Cool Ma Bell going to be sent to the outside now from McCarthy in front of Santa Croce. And at the back, Magic B still has double digits to make up as they're in pursuit of Warrawee Michelle, the daughter of Walter. Continues to call these shots past the half, just 58-1, 29 seconds. Another stroll in that second quarter. So Warrawee Michelle continues as the target. Here comes Cool Ma Bell, working up uncovered on the outside to apply pressure to the leader. The Bulbit locked in the box third. Santa Croce, well spotted. She's up second over as Magic B moves up third over in the flow. Next door to Pisco Saber. Bazell's been shuffled back, and Honey Sweet now moves to the outside. They're double tiered towards the top of the stretch. Cool Ma Bell pouring on the pressure here to the favorite Warrawee Michelle as they move past 3/4. Only 126-3. Santa Croce begins to fan out off cover as the Bulbit tries to work back into between fillies. Pisco Sour still saving all the ground, but at mid-stretch it's still Warrawee Michelle, and she now gets some separation. Warrawee Michelle on top of 3. Bazell moving through fillies with late trot, but it's too late here. Warrawee Michelle to win. Bazell was second. Pisco Sour finished third at 153-2. Six one two five out officially. 6125 is out official. Returning trackside for the Diamond Creek Farm Winners presentation, this is Warrawee Michelle. Warrawee Michelle, Svanstedt, the trader driver, the co-owner of Wrightstown, New Jersey, along with Sant Andre Incorporated, Delray Beach, at the Gun Guns of New York, New York. Warrawee Michelle, another Lexington Select Yearling Graduate Stakes winner. The RedMile, the big favorite here. She is a 2-year-old bay filly by Walder. The Yankee Glide Mare Sound Check. Bred in Ontario by the Warrawee Farm. It's her second career victory. The winning effort, 153-2. That is a career best clocking for Warrawee Michelle.
Okay. We are in the winner's circle here. We're happy to be joined by Sarah Svanstedt. Sarah, solid second in the first and a win in the second. Good start.
Great start, so very happy with those fillies, and it's nice to be here, and thank God for good weather today.
Tell us about the Breeders' Crowns coming up. We just saw you have another filly, and the Kentucky Filly Futurity Bond. Tell us a little bit about her.
Bond was doing a great race up in Canada. Very proud of her, and she did it the hard way too, and she came home, and everything looks good after the race, and she's coming down next week for the Futurity, and the plan after that is, of course, British Crown. So something nice to look forward here the next couple of weeks.
Tell us a little bit about Six Pack here. We loved him as a racehorse. We're looking at him on the program here. He's got a bunch in today, first crop. What should we look for? Six Pack.
He was a very uncomplicated horse. He could race from the front, from behind, wasn't a puller, did have a very light equipment card, did everything right. And to see now with his babies, they kind of reminds much about his attitude, the way he was as a horse, but he didn't have maybe the best mares the first year. I think he has some better one coming now, and they do the right thing out there, but you also need the mare side to help you as a stallion. So this year he had to work hard for his name, but I really like the ones we have. They are nice, and they're really trying, and I'm happy with him as stallion.
Day 2, we have day 6 coming up next weekend. Hopefully you have a big couple of weeks here at the RedMile.
Yeah, we love to be here, so it's good when the horses perform, and it's a tremendous track and atmosphere. So, yeah, thank you, RedMile.
Thanks to the Svanstedt, they won race number 2.